I want to share with you my top 3 lessons in the crypto space. Over the past 4 years, I've gone from a dead broke uni student studying at Leeds Beckett University, trying to get a degree and failing at everything. In fact, I failed university 2 times. In my second year, I tried, but I couldn't concentrate. My spelling and grammar was terrible, and I failed multiple times. To the point where I only had 30 days left to pay my rent. I had to get 2 jobs, working full time from 8 a.m. to 12 a.m. at night, grinding while starting my own business. But during those times, it taught me a lot. It taught me about mindset, and it taught me about discipline and consistency. And going on from there, I managed to start my own businesses, run them up to tens of thousands of dollars, and I invested everything into the crypto markets. And with that, I made millions. But the difference between that story and the people who win lotteries and go broke is simply mindset, because that is the only thing that is going to stop you from becoming successful. Hearing the naysayers, hearing the people say that you will never make it, when somebody shares their opinions that aren't even valid, and sometimes they creep into that subconscious mind, they creep into you, and before you know it, you're dead broke like them. That's what they want you to do. But hopefully, if you listen to these tips, that's not going to be you. You see, you, my friend, aren't going to do that. You are going to go through this market cycle. You're going to make millions, and you are going to keep the profits. This bull market is going to change your life. So let's start with number 1. Setting goals and taking action on them has helped me guide myself to success. Now, all you have to do is write down your goals, follow those step by step, and you will become successful. It sounds fugazi, but it's not. I'll give you an example, right? Here's a video of me on my bedroom in 2019 and 2020. As you can see, it's a university room. You can see I've got my laptop on my side where I was grinding. I've got a little desk. I've also got my goals on the wall. And I've also got a moldy wall, which instead of just sitting there complaining about it like a bitch, I went and I wrote down my goals on there. I turned the negative energy into positive energy. Meaning every single day I woke up, seemed insane to normal people, but I was reminded of the goals and things I wanted to achieve. Meaning while everybody else was going out and partying and distracting themselves about the truth of the reality that they were dead broke, I was reminded about it every single day. That allowed me to stay on track and follow the goals which I had built every single day. That's Monday to Sunday. Think about it. If you're working Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, and during the other hours you're just wasting time, then how do you ever expect to reach your goals? You're complaining about being broke and unsuccessful, but you've done nothing about it. You're still going through the same cycle of wanting to be successful, finally trying, failing, and then wanting to be successful, finally trying and failing. You have never got to the point where all you do is try and work on your goals. Fail, all you do is try and work on your goals. Fail, all you do is try and work on your goals, and then you succeed. You see, those are 2 different paradigms. There was a paradigm of the person who tries and fails and just complains that it's everybody else's fault but them. And there's the paradigm of the person which every single day they've tried, they fail faster, and eventually they succeed 10 times faster than everybody else. And you will look at the Iman Gadgets of the world, the Luke Belmonts, the Andrew Tates, the Alex Hermosis, and you will say, how are they so successful? Well, it's because every single day they work to their goals, while other people sit and watch. Meaning, they fail faster. And how you get to that level is simple. You sit down, you write down your goals. You go, okay, who is the person that I want to be like? Where do I see myself in the future? You can sit and imagine this. Do this right now. Then you get a pen and paper. You write down, what is that person like? What is his demeanor? Who does he want to be? And then you write down the step-by-step daily actions you need to do to become that person. If you want to be a multi-millionaire crypto investor, then there are skills and traits associated with that. Don't wait for me to tell you, you know what they are. There are daily actions that you need to do. And then if you follow those things, it's inevitable that you're going to be successful. Step 2 is to understand this one thing. And that is that whatever advice somebody gives you, filter it through, are they where you want to be? If the answer is yes, then take that advice. If the answer is no, the advice is irrelevant. If somebody's giving you advice and they're your teacher and you're like, I don't want to be a teacher, then why are you listening to their advice? They're dead broke for a reason. He's driving a Toyota, pulling up to work, and he doesn't even want to be there. So why would you listen to that person's advice? Whereas if you're following people online and you see this person's living a great life, they've got family, they're traveling, they're buying things that you want to buy, they're living the life that you want to live, then why are you not taking that advice on? And most importantly, why aren't you actioning it? Like, why aren't you actually sitting down when you see that reel which sparks you, instead of just liking it and saving it in a file that you're never going to read and you're never going to study, actually stopping, sitting down and taking on that advice? When you hear a stoic quote online, when you hear something that sparks you and it hits your heart, stop and action it. Log it in your brain. Most people repeat things. They repeat quotes from Andrew Tate. They repeat quotes from Luke Belmar, but they can't fucking action it. They don't actually do it. So all you are is you're just a repeater. You're just a preacher, right? You're not somebody that's going to become successful. What you have to do is log that and action it. If you hear Tate say something which resonates with you, which you want to become that person, you have to go and action it. If you hear Luke Belmar say a quote, if you hear me say a quote, you have to go and action it. Most people have read Alex Hormozi's book, $100 Million Leads, and they haven't gone out and reached out to any leads. Haven't took no action. But they can go out and tell you all the different methods to be successful. Okay, because it is the iceberg effect. It is the things that you do, what nobody sees, in the times when nobody is watching, that will allow you to become successful. And people will look at you and say, he got lucky. But you inside will know that you did everything when nobody cared to become successful. Now, step number 3 relates to all of these. And that is taking risks and relentless action. You see, I, unlike other people out there, genuinely believe that dependent on your age and your situation should depend on how much risk you are taking. If you are somebody living with your parents with no expenses, still going to university, then I don't give a fuck about saving. Personally, I care about investing. I care about taking risks. I care about starting that business. I care about being the person who I want to be, not an independent savings account, not saving up for a house, not saving up for a car or a holiday. What is the point, right? It's going to hold you back. You're at age where you have a safety net. You're at a time of your life where you can take as many risks as you want and it's not going to amount to nothing. In fact, you'll probably forget about it in 10 years. So why are you not taking the risk to start that business, making that meme coin, making the NFT business, right? Why are you not going out there and starting something? Instead, you're worried about saving, or you're worried about going on that holiday, or what other people think of you at university. Forget all of that. You should be focusing on taking as much risk as possible, because that level of risk you can take actually declines as you get older. Because once you get to the point where you've got a family and you've got kids and you've got responsibilities, which is the fucking matrix, that's the point which you can't take any risks, because you can't afford to take risks, because you've got mouths to feed, you've got responsibilities. And most people don't realize that those things usually start as soon as you leave university. People that have kids and stuff like that feel this right now. Well, if you're watching this and you've got kids and responsibilities, you know you can't take the same amount of risk that you could have done 10 years ago, right? This is the key point, is that when you are at an age or a time where you could take risks and you've got a safety net, do it, right? I'm not talking about traveling to Thailand and trying to save money, or traveling to Dubai to take nice photos and look cool and keep up with the Joneses. I'm talking about starting that business, taking that risk, investing, because that is what will change your life. So in this video, I've shared with you the 3 key lessons. Now at this time, and if I asked you a question, do you know what those 3 lessons are? What are they? Comment down below. You've probably forgot about one or all of them. So go back through this video, listen to it again and log it. Because if I have something which you want to be at, if you look at me and you say, okay, he travels around the world in business class or first class anytime he wants. He can buy anything he wants. He lives in Thailand in a fat villa with 5 bedrooms and there's only 2 people. He's a multi-millionaire investor, right? These might be quotes or things that you want. So take this advice and use it for your own, because I guarantee you, my friend, it will change your life. You will be in a better place by actioning some of these key things. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully that was a kick, what you guys needed, and hopefully it sparked something in you. Check out this next video here or here for a free course on everything I know, my Magnus Opus on cryptocurrency and investing. And some of the other videos on my account, if you're looking to make money online and you're looking to get to a few $100,000 or a few $1,000s a day in this space. I believe we are in a gold rush. This is a new era for people who want to take action, and it is time for the next generation of people to get rich. And that doesn't mean on your age, that means on your mental age and whether you're actually going to take action. Thank you very much for coming in, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Peace.